Welcome back to Africa Frontline. Today we have three important developments from northern Ethiopia. New reports about Tigray Defense Force drone capabilities, discussions inside the Ethiopian government over possibly military action in Tigray, and new security measures along the Tigray Amhara border. Here's footage reportedly showing the Tigray Defense Forces operating a DJI Matrice 350 drone has attracted attention. The drone appears to be carrying an 81 mm mortar round suspended underneath it. If the footage is authentic and recent, it could indicate that Tigray Defense Force are adopting commercially available drone technology for battlefield use. The Matrice 350 is normally designed for professional and industrial applications, but drones of this type can potentially be modified for military purposes. The footage does not establish how many such drones Tigray Defense Force possess or how regularly they are being used. However, it adds to growing reports that drone technology is becoming an increasingly important part of military preparations in Tigray. Viewers, on the other hand, report discussions within the Ethiopian federal government and military leadership over how to respond to the continuing tensions with Tigray. According to the information available, officials are debating whether to launch a major military operation or continue applying political and economic pressure while avoiding a new ground war. Some reportedly argue that the federal government should not fire the first shot because doing so could create diplomatic and political problems. Instead, if military action becomes necessary, limited or targeted air operations are reportedly among the options being discussed. However, there is no confirmed public announcement that Ethiopia has decided to launch such an operation. The situation therefore remains one of military preparation and strategic debate rather than an officially declared new war. Viewers, now let's move to the third development. Meanwhile, Ethiopian authorities are reportedly taking precautionary measures in area close to Tigray Amhara border. Banks and other institutions in vulnerable locations have reportedly received instructions to consider moving operations further from potential front lines or avoiding the storage of large amount of cash in exposed branches. These measures appear to be connected to concern that the Wollo and Raya areas could become major battle zones if fighting resumes. Viewers, during the previous Tigray war, Tigrayan forces advanced into parts of the Amhara region and reached several important towns. Ethiopian authorities are therefore reportedly preparing for the possibility that similar disruptions could occur if another conflict begins. The reported measures do not prove that war is imminent, but they show that authorities are taking the possibility of renewed fighting seriously. Viewers, if I conclude, three developments are worth watching. TDF's reported use of an armed drone highlights the changing nature of military technology in the region. Ethiopian officials are reportedly debating whether to maintain pressure on Tigray or consider limited military action. And along the Tigray Amhara border, institutions are reportedly preparing for the possibility of renewed instability. For now, the situation remains tense, with both sides preparing for different possibilities. We will continue following developments and separate confirmed information from claims that remains unverified. Viewers, thanks for watching Africa Frontline.